We are back here on Girl Talk, and to break up our blondes, I can't talk right now, we have beautiful Daniela here to join us. She's from WHHI, and it's a treat to have you here today.
Very glad to be here.
Michelle Taylor is the owner of Birdie James, and we've been in a lot of different dress shops, seen a lot of different things come and go here, and this is something that I think has both depth and breadth to it. We've got beautiful clothing, but also just your whole philosophy is pretty impressive, and we're excited to have you share a little bit now with Daniela and Betsy about what you do here.
Absolutely. Yeah, Birdie James is about an experience, like we've been saying. So we really want to host people and have them have a great experience to shop, but also to just kind of be entertained.
Be entertained is the perfect word. We've come in before and we've gotten into, all of us, people who don't know each other, we were standing around, and as Michelle and her fabulous staff were allowing us to experience clothing that we otherwise may not have tried on.
Right.
We end up talking about mental health. We've ended up talking about being empowered and depression and aging and things that are just, a lot of people aren't comfortable, but in an environment where you feel safe and beautiful, it's awesome.
Tell me about the name. Where did Birdie James come from?
That's a great one. That's the $1,000,000 question.
Well, it is because
exactly.
if you just hear that, you don't. What is Birdie?
Right. So,
I get the feeling it's like an alter ego.
You know, that's a great. I like that you made that observation. It is a little bit. You know, Birdie is a nickname. My husband's called me Birdie for years, and we moved from the James River. We moved from Richmond, Virginia. So that's ultimately how we got that. But when you think about Birdie James and we put it together and said it out loud, it really sounds like a Southern woman, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Someone that you want to know more about, someone you want to know where she's from, and so that's kind of how we settled on that.
Sophisticated yet casual. How would you describe the things that you have here?
It's authentically chic because we're not trying to make anyone what they're not. You know, it's about fit and comfort and feel, but everything is pretty chic. We don't do a ton of prints. You have a printed pant on, but for the most part, you know, I've got some stripes on, but we keep things pretty neutral.
Pop
so
a
that
color
it's
and
flattering on
accessory,
anyone.
like furnishings.
Yes. Yeah.
But see, what I love too is that you're very on trend. What she's wearing is very on trend, but it also has staying power.
Right.
It's classic pieces too
Absolutely.
that you can wear for a long time.
And you know what, Betsy? I wouldn't have tried it on. To be dead serious, I wouldn't have. And I had flats when I came in. And Michelle was like, you know what, you need to try these shoes. And you all know, I mean, we worked together a lot, and I was like, I don't know if I can wear them, I feel too old.
Right.
She was like, what's it gonna hurt to try them on?
Right, and putting on the shoes really helps because if you notice, you know, it's like when you put on makeup and you pucker your lips in the mirror. When you're standing in front of a fitting room mirror, most, particularly young girls, go right up on their tippy toes, you know, because they want to see what it's going to fully look like. So that's why we offer shoes and accessories as well, and comfortable ones.
Right, exactly. Well, that's what shocked me. I bought these thinking, oh, how cute, you know. I wear them all the time, and my grandkids are here today, and even their dad was like, you know what, you look really tall. It's really nice. You look nice. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I think having an objective point of view is pretty interesting. And I got ready to interrupt.
No. I was just going to say, because you were talking about comfort, and again, comfort is something that's really important, but you want to be stylish and comfortable.
Right.
And it seems like you've found that mix here.
Yeah.
How do you find your brands? Because the brands that you have here aren't traditional, but oh my gosh.
I had the exact same question. I'm really looking forward to hearing this.
I've cultivated relationships with vendors at the Mart. I go to America's Mart in Atlanta, and I love that. There's lots of different places you can go. I can go to LA, New York, but I feel like Atlanta really captures our demographic here. I may go to New York one time just because it's New York, but
did you have a flavor or a feel? I mean, would you come across things and go, you know what, hadn't thought about it, but love it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, there's one line here, Ripley Raider. 2 girlfriends of mine went with me to market. Ripley Raider's big floral print. We've done a lot of print ads with their pieces. I'm wearing a navy pantsuit by Ripley Raider.
I love that.
So it's a little bit of a stretch for most women, but it's really on trend. It pushes the limit a little bit. And what I love about it is it's high fashion. So I'm personally drawn to high fashion, but I like to be able to bring it into the fold and into the mix of a woman's regular everyday wardrobe.
When I first met you, you had on, and I know we'll get a picture of it, Mike, later, but it was the real antique. It's very hip in Europe, the lace.
Yes.
What is that?
Yeah.
Because that's something that I really want people to see, because I love it now that you
Right.
introduced me to it.
And
You have to
that-
see it on
you
sometimes
do.
too,
Yes.
right? You
She
can't always
came
see
in.
what it'll look like.
You would flip. She came in her jeans and she had this like lacy thing on. And I was like, oh my God, you look so cool.
Yeah, that's Goldhawk, and they are really big in Europe. So it's when you first look at it, it kind of has a lingerie-ish look to it, but it's meant to be layered. So you have these layers of just lace and floral prints, and then you throw on kimonos, a silk kimono. I mean, who doesn't love a silk kimono?
It's a staple.
And
Staple.
yes,
Right.
We've got them in indigo and in an off-white color.
But
So-
you said it really is about empowering and educating your client too, because
Right.
I had never heard of it and I was hesitant, but I drank the Kool-Aid. But don't you think? What are
Yeah.
some other lines that you really like or the colors that are trending now?
I love Three Dots. This is something by Three Dots. And we have Liberty Garden. Liberty Garden is one of my favorite because proceeds from Liberty Garden go to Doctors Without Borders.
Oh.
So it's one of those pieces, if people come in, they see it, it feels like suede, so they're thinking immediately hot. But what's great about it, it's machine washable, and it's a mixture of polyester and spandex. So
Whoa.
it's pretty amazing. Also our private label. Love our private label because it fits and just makes everyone, no matter the age, look great. You know, it's traditionally made for that our age demographic, 40
Right.
to 65, even 75, because that body's changing and it looks nice and slims lines. But I recently had a young 40-something, late 30s come in, and she bought almost every piece in the collection.
Did she
She loved
really?
it. Yes.
And Danielle, I don't know if you were here for this, but one of the things that's going to set Birdie James apart, it's you want a lot of events here.
Yes.
You want
Yes.
people to come
Yeah.
in.
And it's a perfect space for it.
It
It's
is.
open, you've got room, and it's
Right.
obviously beautiful, so it's really ideal for that.
Yeah, our next event is going to be on the 12th. We're partnering with Muse Gallery. So we've got a lot of blank wall space in here. We're going to be doing art installations. And then we've got some free gift opportunities from Ripley Rader and Julie Voss.
Oh my gosh,
I
how
know.
incredible. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. There's a lot more to come here at Birdie James on Girl Talk.